Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. This is Kevin with Merch Loop, and today we're going to talk about how to add a brand new print-on-demand product into your Shopify store using our Merch Loop app. We will come to our Merch Loop app inside of the Apps tab inside of Shopify, and on the home screen, we're going to click Add Product, and we will be brought into the library of products that we have available for you to design on. We'll pick a t-shirt. We'll pick a short sleeve t-shirt, and we will be brought into all of the different products that we offer in a short sleeve t-shirt. Today I am going to use the Next Level 6210 because it's probably my favorite t-shirt and something I wear constantly. Down here we could pick different colors. Do not worry, you will be able to pick additional colors later on. We are just going to pick one just to design on. I'm going to use this military green shirt because it's awesome, and click Customize. Once we click Customize, we'll be brought into the actual product designer. So don't worry if we miss something here. We will actually be going over different features within the product designer separately, but today we're just going to be streamlining on how to really just get a product going. So we will go over to the upload image. You'll notice here that we have our recommended file formats. So what I personally recommend is always putting in a PNG or EPS file and wanting to make sure that that is below the 25 meg maximum upload file size. You are able to put in all of the rest of these, and we do have a feature where you can remove that background, but the PNG and the EPS is great because it's going to come in without a background. So you don't have to worry about taking that out within the designer. We are going to click this drag and drop file here button, and it'll be brought into our file explorer, which we will choose the Merch Loop icon. We will get a pop-up here. So again, as I mentioned, if you do put in something that does not have a transparent background, you will have the option to remove white background within the designer. In this case, I did upload a PNG, so I will just be keeping the original. We have the option to make this a black and white image, as you can see, but I will be keeping this as a full color. Once you click finish, it'll bring in the image into the designing area, which is this red box. Another thing that you will see once you start dragging this around is some crosshairs. So this is going to show you what the middle is going to be vertically and horizontally. If you're ever unsure, we do have a button right over here that is center horizontally, and it's going to snap that right into the middle. Do the same with the vertical, and now we know we are for sure right in the middle of this t-shirt. Here I'm going to do a nice full front design today. If I wanted to do a left chest, you do need to scale this image down and position that in the left chest position. So if you're ever unsure of exactly where this is going to be, click this nice little zoom tool right here, and you'll be transported right into the printing canvas. So now we can position a little bit more closely, and always use that directional pad too on your keyboard to make really small movements with the design. As I had mentioned, I'm going to do this as a nice full front, so I'm actually going to take it out. I'm going to scale this up, scale it back down, and get that in the center. Click my snap horizontal, and I'm really liking how that's looking, so I might bump it down just a hair. So I'm going to click this, bump it down a little bit. Cool. I'm really liking how this is looking, so I'm going to go ahead and save this design. I'm going to call this the Merch Loop Full Front. Give it a second, and you'll be brought into the Finishing tab. What's going to be happening in this finishing tab is you're going to be able to add a customized sizing label to take that next level branding off, and we're actually going to print your whatever you place into this drag and drop field here in the inside label. We take care of the rest down here as far as what it's going to be made out of and all that Lego mumbo jumbo, and you will be able to have change the style of the text. I'm going to keep this probably as the same block, as well as you'll be able to choose from previous sizing labels that you've done, so you don't have to design a new label every time. However, it is a pretty cool idea, especially I have this Tahoe design, and I was able to actually make a Tahoe printed sizing label that corresponded with the front. So something to think about. We'll just start from a new one. So we will click drag and drop. We'll bring in the merch loop icon. We will say merch made simple, which is Stoked on Printing's tagline, and we will say merchloop.com. And we'll go ahead and click next, which is going to save that. And this pricing tab here actually has a couple different things going on. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you'll be able to add multiple colors of the product. So you're not just married to one color, which is really the crown jewel of print on demand, is being able to offer your customers some variety. So from here, we'll be able to click in, see a little bit closer mock-up. And I actually do like how that looks on the Kelly Green. I always love a Heather Gray shirt, so I'll do that. And white. I think white's going to look great. Yep, it does. We'll do another separate video about this change design button because it really deserves a video in itself for how cool it is and how much time and effort it's going to save you in the long run. So the last thing to do on this is going to be add the profit. So we will go here and we'll make sure we make $10. So $10 every time somebody buys this beautiful merch loop shirt, we will make $10. So that will be added into the base price of the shirt plus this $2.50, and we'll ensure you're always making $10. We'll click next. This last thing is going to be the title, and when I say title, this is going to be the title of the product inside of your Shopify page. So here's the time to really change this up. Maybe I could just call it the merch loop shirt. We always have the contents, some of the cool things about this t-shirt. You can always remove this and just say super cool shirt with a really nice soft feel. Get some exclamation points in there because that never hurt anybody. And then we will finish. Once we click finish, it's going to be creating the product page inside of Shopify, as well as syncing any information into our database. So we'll let this publish, and we are going to get so please don't leave this page until you get a nice green successfully published right up here. So now we are good to leave this page. So now we're going to go up into the products tab, which is located within Shopify. We will search merch loop, and we call this the merch loop shirt. So now we could see it has our updated title. It has the description with all those nice exclamation points, as well as it's pushed all of those mockups for the additional colorways that we wanted. Perfect. All the variations, as well as that sell price to ensure we're making $10 every single time this product gets sold. So that's it in a nutshell. So please follow us on Instagram as well as on YouTube to see any more tutorials, as well as what we have going on in the shop, and maybe some product highlights and all that good stuff. So again, this was Kevin, and I really appreciate you taking the time to watch.